So I'm going to pull out a wild card and guess that you, yes you, are in school right now, or at least going to one. Or you are in school and you're procrastinating by watching this video. In that case, lower your volume for the sake of humanity. This man is falling behind, he's watching cartoons instead of working. So there's quite a lot to unpack in the first month alone. I was new to this secondary school and, well, like now, I was pretty reasonably introverted, to reasons I'll explain later. I'm way more shy now, however. But I was still struggling to make new friends, and now I look back at it as an even bigger recluse. I realized that if I had that first day again with the mindset I have now, I would have probably panicked the whole way through. I mean, let's be honest. If you've literally seen any other animation YouTuber, there's a high chance they'll be introverted or a recluse. And the reason why is because animation YouTubers are literally just a different species alone. We are all just a bunch of mentally challenged content creators that never go outside or take baths. Don't worry, I take baths quite frequently. I'm a germaphobe, okay? But still, anyone who has a talent drawing whatsoever is going to develop major people issues and or anxiety in their life. I know because I have both. People are scary, man. I talk to so many people who are like,
"What do you mean you don't like going outside? I love the outdoors. I hate being inside."
To which I say, I'm an animator. We don't go outside. I took a personality test because I find that stuff interesting. I'm a geek and weird. So yeah, please don't judge. And turns out I'm 92% introverted. Yeah, man doesn't really like the outside world. It's scary. Not just the outdoors in general, that's fine. No. It's just the people. Now I'm health anxiety, not social, but something about huge groups of people I hate. I just hate it so much. I really do not like people. They scare the crap out of me. And if I re-experience my first day again, I'd probably be traumatized for life. The end of the first day, I came home wanting to go back to primary. That's how bad it was. Second day was better, however. It kind of showed me this level of opportunity the school could have had. After a while, my friend Thomas and I were in an English group together, and he introduced me to a guy we'll call Ladiesman. Now, Ladiesman is a lovely guy with women's skills far beyond my reclusive understanding. In fact, he actually works on my videos, so, hi, Ladiesman. So Ladiesman is an overall friendly character, extroverted even, and through him, I met a guy called Rithik, aka my best friend. We didn't really talk much back then, but we got to know each other a lot when Ladiesman started hanging around our lunch table. We were kind of like a group. Then I really got to know Rithik, and through some questionable jokes and humor, I got to know my future best friend, who also works on these videos, and streams with me. So I got to know Rithik really well, and I figured out we both had the same sense of dirty humor, we both liked Friday Night Funkin' back when no one knew it existed, and we were also both giants. It was like the stars had aligned, and Rithik slid to the top of my contacts list just like that. Nowadays, he's the animatic supervisor on all my videos, and it's because of what he does that this content is really high quality, so I just want to say thank you. Anyways, let's move on to my other friend, Christian, who is also a worker on my videos. In fact, he's my script editor. And I got to know Christian after a PE lesson I had where my brain was like, okay, Dexter, you just need to talk to someone new. Go for this kid. So I just randomly started talking to this kid. And Christian said that at the time he thought I was some high self-esteem extrovert, to which I laughed the hardest I've laughed in my life. Now, Christian's a pretty big extrovert, despite what he believes. He likes being outdoors, seeing people, he's an autophobe in fact. So that probably contributes to why I genuinely myself hearing him say that. Because when I look back at that scenario, I was practically stuttering talking to this kid. I had no confidence whatsoever. So yeah, that's how I met my friends. But now let's talk classic high schooler business. Wrong classrooms. So there was this one time where I was in English that was in a block 2 buildings away from my current building. And in the previous week, I thought I was in a particular room called E6, so I obviously must have thought that my current English lesson room was E6. Such a rookie mistake. I cringe so hard at this one. So I enter the room and absolutely nobody, and I mean nobody, acknowledges me. This random 5'6", kid with lanky arms and huge legs, and I mean I've glossed over it in previous videos, but I am a very tall boy, currently 5'11". There you go. No more information needed. Now you know how tall I am. In fact, I'm taller than 76% of the population. These legs don't lie. Now, take a minute to appreciate this. Nobody in that room realized this giant, lanky human just walking in uninvited. And I sat down in this completely random class with no one I knew. And I'm sure any normal human being would notice. These kids? Nah, they didn't give two s. They probably didn't even give a crap about the work they were doing anyway. So I sat down and this unknown teacher walks in. Complete red flag, right? Nope, not to me. I just completely ignore it. Then this major red flag showed up. Maths. They were in a maths class. I ran out of the room in embarrassment, pelt my long legs for the English class. Ran out of that room in embarrassment and pelted my long legs straight for the English class. 2 full buildings away. So after about 15 minutes of my learning being wasted, I pelt in through the door of the class and everyone looks at me. I sit down and the teacher, who's actually really awesome, says to me that I'm 15 minutes late. Now I hear everyone in the audience going, yeah.
Oh what, Dexter?
You're 15 minutes late. I'm 26 to every class I go into. And to which I reply, you really don't know this school. Our school is the kind of school that gives 3-hour detentions if your tie is half a centimeter too short. AKA, we got them strict rules. And strict is really an understatement. So many parents complain about how overly strict our school is. And I can't blame them. Our school needs to learn that strict isn't an abuse of power towards students. It's dumb and I hate it. Literally, if that lesson took place with today's rules, I would have got a 3-hour detention. Not 1, not 2, 3. That's the length of Avengers Endgame and half the length it takes me to get to sleep, for crying out loud. So after that rant, I'm gonna try and sit down and talk about the people we have in our class. Quick rundown, we've got every single freaking class clown ever, man. Lime was a kid with a huge backbone despite his height. Short. Lime was the ultimate class clown. Always daring, pulling horrible pranks, and saying really rude things. And gossiping, because all popular kids love gossip. Literally, this man eats detentions for breakfast. That's how bad he is. And nobody else in the school can match up to the amount of detentions he has had. He is a mega rule bender, man. The first day we were lining up for lunch, he had already been yelled at and forced to face a brick wall. Within the first seconds of hearing that teacher scream, I knew exactly who Lime was. The pinnacle of evil. The pure tip of evil. The kind of guy that would peak in high school levels of evil. Okay, I'm going inside now because it's dark and cold, and I don't want anyone recognizing that I escaped to Hawaii. So I'll see you guys and gals in the next video.